What secret was hidden in the smile of the Mona Lisa? Did Leonardo really sneak into morgues at night? Why are his relationships with his apprentices still debated today? Were the flying machines in his notebooks only fantasy? Or was he somehow glimpsing the future? Some even wonder, was he a time traveler? So, let's take a journey through time together. Today, we will explore both the brilliance and the shadows of history's most extraordinary mind. Are you ready? Let's begin. Leonardo was born in 1452 in the small Italian town of Vinci. His father, Messer Piero, was a respected notary, and his mother, Caterina, was a humble peasant woman. He was born illegitimate, and for that reason was denied inheritance. But this only strengthened his free spirit. From a young age, he began observing nature. He watched the wind ripple through the leaves. He studied the way water struck rocks and changed its form. He admired the beating wings of birds and filled his notebooks with sketches. Close your eyes for a moment and picture a bird gliding across the sky. This was exactly the kind of moment that inspired Leonardo. At 14, he moved to Florence and studied in the workshop of Andrea del Verrocchio. There he painted, sculpted, experimented with chemistry, worked with metal, and studied anatomy. The workshop was like a true school at the heart of the Renaissance. According to legend, when Leonardo painted an angel in one of Verrocchio's works, his master said, "From now on, I will never pick up a brush again." For Leonardo, art and science were never separate. Both flowed from the same source, his boundless curiosity. But Leonardo's private life has always been a subject of intrigue. In 1476, at just 24 years old, he was put on trial for sodomy. Sodomy at that time meant homosexual relations between men, a crime punishable by severe penalties. No evidence was found, the charges were dropped, but the rumors never truly faded. Much speculation centered around his apprentice Salai. Salai was hot-tempered, stole money from Leonardo, and often caused trouble. Yet Leonardo kept him close, and he remained by his side for 25 years. Picture it, a studio, two men standing side by side. One giving strength with his gaze, the other immortalizing with his lines. Some historians even claim that Mona Lisa's features resemble Salai. His lack of close ties with women fueled these speculations. Others argue that Leonardo's notebooks contain more drawings of young male figures, adding further controversy to his love life. But Leonardo was not only a painter of beauty, he was also fascinated by the cold face of death. At night he would walk the silent streets, sneak into morgues, and study corpses. He drew muscles and veins in detail. He observed the valves of the heart, mapped the folds of the brain, and recorded the motion of the shoulder joints. Now close your eyes. You are standing beside a cold stone table. A candle flickers, a scalpel gleams in the dark. You are there. These studies revealed invaluable knowledge of the human body, but to people of the time, they were terrifying. Some priests even thought he was working with the devil. For Leonardo was not content with the surface. He was searching for the very seat of the soul. His relentless pursuit of knowledge raised the question: was Leonardo a genius or a dangerous sorcerer? If you've made it this far, Leonardo must have captivated you too. So don't forget to leave a like and share your thoughts in the comments. The Mona Lisa was never truly finished, yet Leonardo carried the painting with him until his death. Why? Was it a secret love, or was it his own disguised self-portrait? If you could reach out your hand, would you unlock the secret of that smile? That smile has been asking the same question for centuries. Was it joy or hidden sorrow? The Last Supper, painted on the wall of a Milanese monastery, has also remained at the center of debates. Though the mural has faded over time, its mysteries endure. Some believe the figure next to Jesus was a woman, perhaps Mary Magdalene. The gestures of the hands and the empty space at the table turned the painting into a book of riddles. Imagine sitting at that table. You look at the figure beside Jesus. Do you see a woman? Leonardo's sfumato technique erased the lines and invited the imagination to fill in the gaps. That is why his works remain not only art, but puzzles. And one detail. In the Last Supper, the salt cellar in front of Judas was overturned. In the Middle Ages, this symbolized betrayal. Even the smallest element could hide a secret code. This search for codes continued into modern times. The Da Vinci Code novel and film were inspired by these very mysteries. When the book was released, millions debated the hidden symbols in his paintings. The movie brought the Mona Lisa, The Last Supper, and Leonardo's notebooks back into the spotlight. Many began to believe Leonardo had left behind a secret language of symbols. Leonardo's notebooks were true treasures. Inside were flying machines, crew-like devices resembling helicopters, parachute, tanks, bridges, even robot-like automaton. But how could he draw inventions that would not exist for centuries? But not all of Leonardo's notebooks have survived to this day. Hundreds of pages are still missing. Imagine this: in the corner of a dusty stone chamber, chained chests hide yellowed pages. By the flicker of candlelight, shadows tremble, guarding the secrets written within. What was in those lost notebooks? Never before seen inventions. Or knowledge that humanity was not yet ready to face? Some historians claim the missing pages contained far more advanced flying machines, perhaps even sketches resembling modern jet engines. Others believe Leonardo encoded his writings with ciphers that no one has yet fully cracked. And here is where legends begin. Some whisper that these pages rest in the deep archives of the Vatican, locked away on secret shelves. Others insist that secret societies have been protecting them for centuries. Picture this. You are wandering through an ancient library. Climbing a wooden ladder, you reach a hidden compartment between the books. There, you find one of Leonardo's lost notebooks. Its pages filled with secrets powerful enough to change humanity's future. If these notebooks were ever to resurface, perhaps medicine, engineering, or even energy itself could leap into an entirely new age. But for now, those missing pages remain one of the greatest mysteries surrounding Leonardo da Vinci. Imagine holding a quill, drawing the first lines of a helicopter. His parachute design was tested centuries later, and it worked. His anatomical sketches illuminated the foundations of modern medicine. He showed muscle groups, documented the mechanics of the heart, and carefully mapped the movement of the shoulder joint. Today, from engineering to medicine, even robotics, Leonardo's influence is everywhere. His flying machine sketches are considered the precursors to helicopters. His parachute design inspired aviation safety. His anatomy drawings guided doctors for generations in understanding the human body. Some even see his mechanical knight as the earliest step toward modern robotics. His gears and moving arms were the blueprints of machines we still use today. But perhaps his greatest legacy was his way of thinking. Observe nature, take notes, experiment, and never fear being wrong. This mindset became a cornerstone of modern science. Leonardo da Vinci was far more than a painter, more than a scientist. His light still guides us, his shadows still haunt us, and his story is an open invitation. Look, ask, experiment, and create again. So, do you think Leonardo was history's greatest genius, or a mystery that remains unsolved? And now, get ready for our next journey, because up next is a dark genius, Nikola Tesla. Could his inventions have saved the world, or did his obsessions destroy him? Was he truly a hero, or a lonely dreamer? We'll search for those answers in our next video. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a like, so you won't miss our upcoming episodes. See you in our next discovery. And as always, take care of yourselves.